Hello and welcome to this video. Our countdown timer reads 7 days. Yes, 7 days to the release of the DV 2023 lottery results, and that will be on next Saturday, May 7, 2022. So I would like to use this time to wish all DV 2023 entrants all the best as you await your result come next Saturday. Now let's go into today's discussion. Usually at this time of the year, there is one main complaint we receive from diversity visa lottery entrants, and it has to do with lost confirmation numbers. That is between the lottery last year and now. Some diversity visa entrants have lost their confirmation numbers and they are concerned as to how to go about finding out their result. But that shouldn't be a problem provided they have the right pieces of information. So what we are going to do in today's video is to learn how to check our result, whether we have lost our confirmation number or not. So let's go over to the official diversity visa website and learn how to do just that. dvprogram.state.gov is the correct address of the official diversity visa program website. Entering that address will take you to this page, which is the home page of the site. Now you can read through these pieces of information if you like, but in order to check the status of your entry or to check your result, simply click on this blue button. And once you do, you will be led to the next page where you will have to do the same. There's another blue button there where you have to click on, and then that is going to take you to this page, which is the entrant information page. All right, now we are going to begin by considering the case of those who forgot or lost their confirmation number. Now, if you find yourself in such a situation, just below this first space, that is where you have confirmation number, and the space that is provided for it, just below that space, you will see a link that says forgot confirmation number. All right, so go ahead and click on that link, and it's going to take you to the next page, which requests details regarding the primary entrant. In the first position here, we have the diversity visa program year. So simply click on the program year that concerns you, and then continue to the next question where you will have to provide the primary entrant name exactly as it was entered on the diversity visa entry form. Now, in the first page, we have last of family name. That's the last of family name of the primary entrant, followed by his or her first name. If that person doesn't have any first name, you will be required to click in this little box. And then finally, we have their middle name in this final space. And this last box is also intended to be clicked in case the primary entrant doesn't have a middle name. Then you move down to the next question, which is their date of birth in this format, beginning with the month. The month, you are not going to spell out the month, but instead you will use the corresponding month code, that is the position of the month in the year. So if it's January, for example, you will use 01 in this page. If it's February, it's 02. March will be 03, etc. up to December, which will correspond to 12. All right, now next we have the day, that is the birthday of the primary entrant. If, for example, the primary entrant was born on the 15th, it is 15 that you will type in this space. And then finally, we have the year of birth of that primary entrant. Now, the final piece of information that you will need to provide is the email address that was used on the original diversity visa entry form. All right, you will have to use that in this space. And then finally, the authentication, that is, you will have to reproduce this code in this space. Yours will certainly not be exactly as mine, but whatsoever code you recognize from your own image, simply reproduce it, and then finally click on the submit button. And once you do that, what you will realize is that you will be taken back to the previous page, this page, but this time around you will realize that this first page that requests your confirmation number will now contain your lost or forgotten confirmation number. So that is how you go about retrieving your confirmation number in case you forgot it or lost it. Alright, so now let's continue to the next phase where we will check our result. Now, for those who did not lose or forget their confirmation number, you have to fill out these 4 spaces that are on this entrant information page, beginning with your confirmation number. For those of you who find it difficult to identify your confirmation number, let's just go over to the confirmation page, and this is the part that is of interest to us. Alright, the part that is in this red rectangle. You first have the entrant name that is followed by the confirmation number. So the number that is just below where it is written confirmation number is that number that you will reproduce in the first space on that entrant information page. It usually begins with the program year. So if your program year is DV 2023, for example, you will see that the number begins with 2023 and it continues with a mix of letters and numbers generally. So copy that confirmation number exactly as it is and then go about filling it out in this space. The next piece of information that you will need is your last or family name that should come in this second space. Alright, your last or family name is generally the name that comes just before this comma, alright, on your confirmation page. You will also need your year of birth, which you definitely know, but it's also one of the pieces of information on the confirmation page. Yes, so your last or family name in this space and then your year of birth in this third space. So all you have to do is to enter these 3 pieces of information that are provided in this space on the confirmation page into the entrant information page on the official website of the Diversity Visa program. And then finally we have the authentication, just as we saw in the previous case concerning those who lost their confirmation number. You have to reproduce this code in this space. Whatever code you see in this image, simply reproduce it in this space and then finally click on submit. And that should take you to your Diversity Visa result. In case there is no problem, that is, you entered all of the pieces of information exactly as they should be, then you will have one of 2 possibilities. The first one is this one that most Diversity Visa entrants get to see, and this page means that you unfortunately were not selected. Now, if you happen to enter all of the pieces of information correctly and you click on the submit button and you are not led to this page, you will be led to this page, which is the wish of all Diversity Visa lottery entrants. So if you happen to check your result and you see this page with this mail from the Kentucky Consular Center, that is KCC, addressed to you, then you have been selected in the Diversity Visa lottery, and I would like to say congratulations on your selection. Now, one thing I advise that you do is to follow the videos on this channel, because what I do is to go about providing regular and relevant updates about the Diversity Visa program. With that, we come to the end of today's video. Thanks for watching it. And now, if you are not yet subscribed to this channel, go ahead and click the subscribe button and also turn on notification so that you will be kept informed regarding the Diversity Visa program